Discover the wonder that comes from learning a new language with Babbel, the language learning app with addictively fun and simple lessons designed by language experts. Start your new language learning journey today. Get up to 55% off at babbel.com/TBTB.
TBTB.
HelloFresh makes dinner time a snap with delicious, easy options that will please everyone at your table. A recent hit at my house is definitely the shrimp with a kick pasta. It was super easy. It was so yummy. And me and Marcus probably had more servings than we were supposed to have. Get 16 free meals plus free shipping with code TBTB16
TBTB16.
at HelloFresh.com/TBTB16.
TBTB16. Hello, welcome to the Bald and the Beautiful podcast. I am Melissa.
Kevin Fredericks.
I'm Angel.
Tanksley all in the building.
And we are all we're all in different locations because we be working sometimes. And so
and y'all should know that even though we're different, we make sure to make time for y'all.
Yeah.
Angel gone, the rest of us here, but we gonna make sure. And this summer we're gonna be on these squares a lot. So y'all just appreciate that we make sure we're gonna get y'all in there. There's gonna be some babies in there. There might be some hotels in the back. The Wi-Fi might be spotty.
I'm in the office right now. Y'all see where I'm at.
I was
Look.
about to say Marcus is in the right location, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work over the course of the summer. Y'all bear with us, especially and specifically during the month of June. It's gonna be a lot, but we're gonna make it happen. Don't worry.
God still sits on the throne. I know that.
Come on,
don't he though?
Hallelujah. Okay, so listen, we are reviewing the show, The Ultimatum, on Netflix. The first 4 episodes have dropped. A couple overall thoughts, and I will get your overall thoughts. Thought number 1 is, ooh, child. So this is the thing. So, and I'm gonna need stage crew Angel Wings who are in the comments. If we misgender these people, please tell us so we can get it right live, so the editing becomes easier. When we talk about the couples, I will give all of us their preferred pronouns.
Oh, some of them have different, not all of them use she. I know. Drat.
Yeah, I have it pulled up with the people and their pronouns so we can get it specifically. So before we start talking about them, I will say that. And then y'all, we are not going to be mad. I am encouraging y'all to please be like, y'all got it wrong so we can get it right. So what I was going to say, though, is this season is already messy. So let's talk very generally before we get specifically, because that'll help us as well.
This is the thing that I told Melissa about these couples. They are just as messy as the heterosexual couples. They are just more emotionally intelligent and better with their words. As far as trashness behavior,
they trash.
It's mess.
They can just more articulate the trashness about themselves and their partners and the other one. But I feel like overall, we got to the drama and the mess way faster than in previous seasons. I said, wait, hold on. What, y'all that upset now? Y'all just said, hello, my name is what? My name is Ficky Shady. And the talking heads, you like, and I don't like her, and I don't like that person. And I don't think they're here for the right reasons. I said, this the first day. Y'all at the pool still.
Yeah.
And look, I'm going to tell you how similar they are to heterosexual couples. Everybody had their eye on old girl's titties. Everybody. That was like, look, I usually ain't, I didn't think I would be, our personalities, but hey, I think this could work. She had them titties all up in their face, and they was all like, yeah. Mm-hmm. You have a really nice figure.
Them out like,
I'm very emotionally intelligent, but you have a real. Y'all are her titties. This is them. I think it's gonna work. I love my ex, but we could work this out.
That is so
true. Marcus,
slam them on my face. I mean, yeah, we could go have something to eat.
Titties are universally appreciated. Titties are titties. Everybody like a good pair of titties.
Oh my God.
Titties look good. Titties are like cute puppies. You'd be like, oh, how many people don't like cute puppies? Even if you don't love dogs, you recognize a cuteness of a puppy.
Yeah.
People look, even people who ain't dog people were like, you know what? That is a cute puppy.
You got a left and a right, a kitten and a puppy. They gonna like one or both.
A kitten or a puppy. He said you got a left and a right, a kitten or a puppy. They're gonna like one or both.
Listen, balls, even men be like, now these balls is gross and long.
Get that out of
Even
here.
my own balls, I'll be like, y'all don't want to stand up for yourself? They be like lower and lower after 40. They be lower and lower.
My goal is the kneecap.
Balls are disgusting. Even at their best, they're all shriveled and raisiny, but titties, oh yeah. Them people was like, I like those. I like you.
Everybody.
They were huge though. Her breasts were big.
And she knew
she
knew what
wasn't
she was
ashamed.
doing.
That's
No,
Lexi, and her pronouns are she, her, by the way.
So what's interesting about her is she's the youngest and seems like one of the most mature on the show.
She was calling people out left and
She
right.
was the one that called that other person.
I'm so glad she did.
Hold on,
That girl was trash.
Go ahead, screenshot and send it to us because
I will
on the
actually
show
go
it felt like everybody. The only one I saw them switch pronouns up, but I think she uses they, them, and she, her was Mildred's ex-girlfriend.
Yes, so Xander
Sam.
uses she, her, they.
Okay.
Okay, I can believe it. Is it all the masculine presenting?
And Sam both use she, her. Mildred uses she, her. Tiff uses they, them.
Okay, Tiff is they, them. And I know Tiff because she was the one that was tripping about that dog.
Okay, according to this, Mildred uses she, her, and Tiff uses they, them. Because this is Tiff, isn't it?
No, Tiff is the other one.
Oh, okay.
Tiff is the masculine presenting one, but Tiff was the one who ended up with the Asian girl, right?
Right.
The Asian girl in conversation kept changing Tiff's pronouns. So I thought she went by both, or they went by both. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it looks like everybody looks at she, her.
Hold on, Kev, hold on. Yoli uses she, her. Mal uses she, her, they. So she's interchangeable. And then Lexi uses she, her, and Ray uses she, her.
So everybody uses she, her, except Tiff is only they.
Correct.
Everybody except Tiff is, even if they have they also use she, her. So just
except Tiff.
Tiff is they. Okay. Now we can go.
All right. Did you have overall thoughts, Angel?
I think show creators and producers just think we're all dumb. When they come up with these show ideas, they're like, listen, what we're going to do is we're going to tell people in order to really find out if you're supposed to be with the person you're dating forever is to date other people in a fake marriage. And not only that, you're going to call the person you got here your ex for 3 weeks as if y'all still ain't talking and doing everything. I was like, wait, we've reviewed a lot of different dating shows, and probably Married at First Sight seemed maybe the most outlandish, but you could tell the stakes were high for real because they legally get married.
Right.
This one, when they're like, you know the rules of the game. Either you live engaged with the person you came with, engaged with the person you chose, or single. Or you can do whatever the hell you want to because engagements get called on and off all the time. So that's what it made me feel as I was watching the setup, because me and Marcus tried one season. I think we got 3 episodes in. We're like, get this crap out of our faces. So this time as I was watching, I said, they playing in my face right now.
We talked about it. It on TV.
I said, they playing in my face.
Yes.
Just say, listen, y'all coming, y'all gonna be open for 3 weeks. And then tell us about your experience. That's what I wish.
No, that's actually what it is. Right now,
yes.
Y'all went from a couple to now y'all in an open relationship.
I agree. Especially, is it Lexi?
On the bottom, yeah.
Lexi was like, you can be with anybody, not her though. Just like out of it.
It's like couples therapy.
Yes,
you can sleep with anybody.
Just like Brock,
not him.
Brock said the same thing.
Just like that.
What was Brock's wife's name? Christy?
Yes.
Her little sister is on this show.
Vanessa?
They look
Yeah.
related.
It absolutely. You talking about looks or the way they act?
The way they act.
Look.
Oh,
Too.
the way they act too.
Yeah, no, that's how it's the looks and the way they act. They're related. They look. It's a witch's brew. It was like hocus pocus. I said they
I'm just
look
glad.
alike.
I'm glad y'all all finally getting on my level about how these people be looking alike. Because before y'all be like, they don't look nothing alike. No. I'm like, this person and that person is the same person with a different name.
And I'm over here. I only got these pictures up here because the way I wish their faces were forward, but the way I keep forgetting all these people, it started real strong and messy. Okay, let's talk through Xander and Vanessa. Xander's pronouns are she, her, they, and Vanessa's are she, her. So we can use she, her on the both, and we are safe.
Yeah, only one we got a flag is that Tiffany.
Yes.
Person.
So Xander and Vanessa, I wanted to look up Vanessa because apparently she's an influencer. And I needed to understand who she is online because she got everybody's panties in a bunch.
Ah!
She got everybody's panties.
Unintended.
She did, but like you can see she's messy from jump. Like she's like she's pansexual, and
She is?
huh?
I didn't catch that.
Oh yeah. She said that she's pansexual, so gender doesn't matter. Pansexual isn't the same as bisexual because it opens up more. So gender doesn't matter. A person can be trans and it not matter to them. Like it's not just I like men, I like women. It's however you show up.
Correct.
I'm gonna lit.
Like
she
However
even said
it's gonna be lit.
yes.
So literally. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, baby.
She said literally, I don't want consistency. I don't want stability. That's literally what she said.
Yeah.
And then she gets on here, and I didn't like the old girl that she hooked up with. I'm like, the fact that she's throwing your ex's name out so much, well, let's send her this picture. It's like, why ain't you seeing how trash she is?
She messy. She's
gonna love this.
What you call her? What is this? Boiling, double trouble. What is the? That's what she here to do.
Boiling, double.
There it is.
Toilet trouble.
Yes, that's what
you talking about from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Yes. She's here to jack some shit up, and she's doing it very well. She comes off so buff. Everybody, she's like, let's tell me what you love about me, and I'll tell you what I love about you, even though it's our first time meeting. Go. And she was just she's so much, and it was so funny is watching this because me and Marcus didn't watch this together. I was like, this is the type of person that I would have to keep away from Marcus, because Marcus's disdain for that type of personality, you would be able to read all of it, and I would be like, she'd be, oh, where's your husband? And let me say, hey, he's sick. He got COVID. She'll be like, but isn't he over there in the party? Yeah, he's quarantined over there with no one.
Yeah, let me do you a favor, lady. Don't go over and talk to him.
Don't do it.
Quarantining, that's his quarantine square.
Yes. And then who did Vanessa get hooked up with?
She got hooked up with Ray.
With who?
Lexi.
Ray.
Ray.
Yes, Lexi's girlfriend.
She fingered her.
Yes.
That's the other thing I meant to say.
Yes, let's talk about it.
Quick. I'm talking about episode 3. I said, hold on.
They go all of the. This is my question. I'm asking this or making this statement because I truly don't know. They showed a lot more of these chicks doing stuff than they would ever do. Is it? I don't know the proper fucking term. Is it straight couple?
Yeah, heterosexual.
Okay, I don't know. They're in the hell with these damn titles.
Just say the previous seasons.
I ain't watched none of them. But with this season and these people getting together, they show a lot more innuendo, a lot more. I'm like, you have moaning under the sheets.
I said,
never show that with a straight couple.
Marcus, I said either the other people didn't do as much, or they sat up in that editing bay and was like, turn it up.
Yeah.
So what's
considered? The moaning was loud.
What would be considered too much for TV when you know that it's not a traditional sexual thing happening.
I don't think that's it. I think.
Oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
I just think that the company was like, turn it up. Because them is closed circuit TV, so they just threw a mic bag in there and they was like, turn that.
But
that
if it was
loud.
If it was a man on top of a woman under the sheets, they
No,
would have
that's
cut
the
that.
new thing. No. I just started watching Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. So it's like a reality TV show that comes on right after Real Housewives of Atlanta. And that was one of the first times I was like, oh, they're having sex in the bed. And it was like you saw the sheet and it was a man on top of a girl. And you hear, and you see
smash. Cheeks clapping.
You could see you could see his body doing this under the sheet and you could hear her. I was like, is this what they doing on TV now?
Well, like,
I don't know if it's because, and this was my question, are these people getting to it faster, or have the editors decided that because we all know there's this stereotype when it comes to lesbian couples that they move quick? So I'm like, are they playing into the stereotype, or are they actually doing it, or is this just simply editing? Because it was not like this in previous seasons. I will say that. So I was like, I'm confused. Is this for real, or are y'all making it seem like it?
Yeah.
They did get to it quick.
Yeah. They're like, give it to me. I don't know. I think this is just I think because it's a dating show. Actually, a lot. I saw this happen also on Bachelors and Bachelor Paradise or Bachelor Island, whatever the hell the show is. And I was like, they're having the sex on the camera. The only thing is there is a sheet over top there, but like it's obvious what is happening. And then they talk about the fact that that's what they just did. So it's not like, we're insinuating.
They was kissing in the kitchen.
Yes.
Xander, first of all, Xander, you ain't slick. Mm-hmm. You went to massage school so you could know how to use that stuff. She basically was jacking that leg off of that. Hold on now. I didn't see jacking that leg off, Marcus.
Was that Yoli? Was Xander matched with Yoli?
Yeah, I believe so. That's
Xander was matched with Yoli. Xander was matched with Mal's.
Okay, she was.
I know what ain't happening.
Legs off.
And Yoli was here for it. What? She had her foot out like a ballerina.
Had them legs cocked open. Here's the thing with these sex scenes. They ain't had nobody long stroking yet. That's why they just letting this stuff slide. Let some long stroke happen. Cut out. Turn it off. Hey, stop. Go in there and knock on the door. Tell them they can't do it.
That's so dumb.
Okay, really quick before we move on to the next couple, do you think Xander and Vanessa are making it through? I don't think Xander should be with Vanessa.
Vanessa is very unlikable.
Shouldn't nobody be with Vanessa?
Oh no, they're not making it through. They're not making it through. First of all, Vanessa don't want to make it through.
Right.
She's here to get these Instagram followers. She does not care about.
She pretty much said that, like in one of the previews. It's like she said that sitting down at the dinner with them.
Yes.
She was like, I don't want to be married. I don't want to do this. I'm like, but you just said that you didn't want. I mean, I love her, but come on, girl.
She has a wishy-washy view of marriage at best, relationships at best. It's very just kind of like flowy. Like she doesn't want to be, even if she wants to be with Xander, she definitely doesn't want to get married. She just kind of wants to be like, we're connected, but
that's
like
what
not.
It is. That she want to be
together, but not.
She want to be not even friends with benefits, basically.
Yes.
But also, this one made Lexi mad. Vanessa was like, I don't think Xander will find anybody here attractive the way I look. I don't think they'll even find anybody attractive.
That's what Vanessa said about Xander. She said Xander's asexual.
You don't think Netflix gonna get the best of the most beautiful on this show?
Right.
Xander found that person in 13 minutes. They were like, "Oh yeah, let me check that leg off on that. Let me check that leg off." Mm-hmm. What did you? And she was Vanessa was really like, "Oh well, that's what Miss Lexi got
mad. She got mad.
How you? That is some grade A arrogance.
Yes.
To think you are that beautiful that your partner will come and Netflix has cast some beautiful people and they just gonna be the asexual. They're like, I didn't believe that was going to happen. I was going to be surprised. And Vanessa was way off. She was way off.
Yeah.
That crazy ass fool said.
Yes, she did. I was like, look at Kristen's sister on here acting a fool. She had the nerve to say Xander was asexual. That's what Lexi got pissed off at. She was like, so then you really have nothing at stake here. If you don't believe that she would ever like actually be attracted to anyone here and you don't want to be married, then why the hell are you here? Yeah. And the fact of the matter is that Vanessa lied to Lexi and lied to herself because Xander, she said, is asexual. She should have finished the sentence, asexual person, because Xander was having the conversation about being sexual prior to her choosing Yoli. They had that conversation in the on their date. She was like, I would like test it out, touch your leg. Are you comfortable with that? I want to be closer to you. I said, this don't seem like no asexual person here.
Yes. Xander, yes, she was very much, she actually surprised me because the way the dynamic between Xander and Vanessa is, I didn't expect Xander to be so forward.
Me either.
Sexually when she got with Yoli. And so I was like, oh.
Yeah.
This is surprising. I didn't expect this.
Masterpiece said we about it. Xander was about it. They was kissing in the kitchen. We can do it in the shower. Both of our bodies.
You tell Xander one of them passionate people too. Anytime you grab the top of the refrigerator when you're kissing somebody. I said, I've been doing it wrong all these years. I ain't never grabbed top the goddamn refrigerator. I was a little embarrassed. I said, damn, ain't you gonna see this?
It's like Marcus ain't even putting in work. Ain't even.
All right, ready for the next couple?
Yeah.
All right, let's do Mildred and Tiff. As a reminder, Tiff's pronouns are they, them.
First of all, I want to say, shout out to Mildred. That is an old school name.
I know.
And she go by the whole name, not Millie, not Dread, not Millie Dread. My name, Mildred. I said Mildred.
My one of my best friends' mom's Miss Mildred. That's her first name.
Because Miss always goes in front of Mildred. You don't have a little friend named Mildred? Your grandmama's name is Mildred.
Can you imagine if McKinley was like, Mommy, can Mildred come over? We'd be like, Mildred?
How old is she?
If McKinley said that, I would expect she had an 80-year-old friend.
Exactly.
Yeah, this woman was born in 1914. Mildred didn't make it.
I'm looking at.
Well, go ahead, Angel.
I was about to say, I'm looking at pictures of Tiff now, and they look way more masculine because I'm almost certain, because I was listening and got excited when it sounded like everybody was using she pronouns, because I was like, we won't offend anybody.
Yeah.
So I think they might have transitioned since they filmed this to being fully non-binary, because they look way more masculine now. Yeah. But anyways,
so Mildred went with Aussie, right?
So Mildred went, she was with Aussie.
Okay.
And
listen, well, before we get to their switch,
with Tiff and
let's start with, because we're already there. Let's just keep on going with Mildred.
Tiff and Mildred. Tiff said, wait a minute, real quick, because I know we're about to jump into their who they ended up with. Tiff said, Mildred is spicy and spicy Latina, and I already knew what that meant. I was like, she about to gather somebody. She's going to be an arguer. Anytime they use that to define a Latina woman, they mean she argumentative. She about that smoke.
Look,
She's about that smoke.
I'm right there with you. I wasn't with you until they was Mildred and is that the
Aussie?
Yeah, Aussie. When she was like, she said something about, you feel like you just say stuff, different stuff on camera. She's like, I don't know. I mean, what are you trying to say? As soon as she started talking in that accent that she hadn't been talking with this whole time, I said, there she goes.
And then she wouldn't drop it.
No.
Baby was ironing and wanted to disintegrate.
But listen, she grabbed that lint roller with so much anger. It fell. She said, Aussie was I want to leave this place. Aussie,
Yeah.
I don't know who you've been dating, but hey, if you dating me, if you dating somebody like me, you get to just say it. I'm like, you ain't been talking like that, Tiffany.
No, it was Mildred.
Mildred, you ain't been talking like that until just now when you got mad. All of a sudden, oh my God! I mean, you get to. I was like, oh, nah.
And listen, the woman, the clothes were getting the brunt of that frustration. She was like,
oh yeah.
I was
Hey,
waiting for her to take that iron and just put it on her own face, just so she could feel a different pain other than Mildred yelling.
That's the thing. I was like, Ozzy about to snap.
She was.
Bro.
I was like, it looked like she's doing everything. She's like, I'm not trying to go back to that old life.
Wow.
I ain't trying to add no more bodies to the list. Let me just get up out of here.
The thing that I thought that was the most interesting with this couple, both with Mildred and Tiff. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Mildred and Aussie, and then Tiff and Sam. You could tell that their previous partners had accepted certain things about them that they didn't really like. You get so used to how a person is, that you don't even think about that. And then another person the way they do it differently really bothers you. Because when she was talking to Aussie's person, Sam, sorry. Sam was like, yo, she gonna do like this, she gonna talk like that, then she gonna go in her shell. And the person was like, Mildred was like, I'm not finna do all that. She gonna talk to me now. She gonna talk to me right now, and I'm not gonna. And you over there letting her be a child because she ain't talking about this stuff. I'm not gonna let her do. She gonna talk to me, and Sam like, I ain't with her no way anyway. Do what you want to do. I just want to. This is how I work with her. This is how I work with old Austin.
Matter of fact, when I'm with your chick, this is what she says.
Right. We communicate. That's what we doing over here. What I thought was interesting is that these were two couples that I feel like were throwaways. And what I mean by that is that they didn't have a true interest in the person that they chose. It was just, I want to make it to the end of the season, so nobody else is interested. Because I really thought Aussie was going to propose to Sam at that table.
Yeah, so did I.
And when Aussie stood up and was like, I choose Mildred, I said, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is they doing?
Last time we watched that. Some people didn't do it.
They didn't do it.
There were two proposals at the table.
Yes.
To the current person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, these people was like, no, I don't. There was nobody left out in this one.
I feel like they are more committed to the process, though.
Yeah,
and that's
for
what
sure.
I feel like in the previous seasons, it was kind of like, I mean, we're gonna do this, but you bet not.
Yeah.
Here it's like, no, please do it. Have the experience. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I feel like it helps with the storyline. I mean, the storyline isn't as good as what you'll find on Trail Mix, because on Trail Mix games, you're going to find, stories full of scandalous secrets, and they're never going to be as good as, they're going to be way better than any secret Tiff could tell Mildred about Aussie, okay? Now, mobile games are a fun way to pass time, especially when they are charming graphics, laid-back gameplay, and a story full of just secrets that you want to know. For the perfect cozy game, download Love and Pies by Trail Mix for free. It's a casual merge two games. That means you're merging two things that look the same to then create something new. And what happens is, as you serve your customers, you're able to make money to rebuild the restaurant, your family restaurant that was burned to the ground. And as you're rebuilding it, you find out all these secrets. You're trying to find out who burned it down. Was it your mama? I mean, that's if you're doing it in first person. Was your mama a part of? I can't even tell you. If I tell you too many secrets, you're not going to enjoy it as much as I have, okay? And for a limited time, you can check out the brand new Lake Pass event on Life and Pies. So the thing I like the most about the game is that it's extremely inclusive. They try to have representation that is very diverse. I also love how cute it is. It's very relaxing. Like, the imagery is just beautifully done. And the dialogue between the characters is great. I wish I could tell y'all this one thing, but there's this whole hidden identity. It felt very soap opera-ish. And I said, you better come on, Love and Pies. So Amelia is the main character. She is trying to restore the restaurant to its full glory. And as you decorate it, everything becomes so beautifully designed. And it feels like your own. It's so great. So for a tasty mix of love and drama, download Love and Pies for free. That's Love and Pies, free to download in the App Store or Google Play.
Let me pick up right here before I forget what I was going to say. So with Mildred and Tiff,
Mm-hmm.
Tiff gave the ultimatum, right?
No, Mildred did.
Mildred did. And that's what it was. Tiff is like, I'm glad that Mildred gave the ultimatum, because at the beginning they were talking about how much Mildred breaks up with Tiff.
Yes. Yes.
Always breaking up. You break up, come back 2 hours later. Break up, sometimes
they only been together for a year and a half.
And that's what I'm saying. Mildred ain't ready for none of this shit. I don't understand how she came in trying to read all these different people and say who needs to fix what. Like, girl, you ain't got nothing together.
Yeah.
Mildred, you ain't got nothing together. Person.
Yeah.
He's like, right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. All right, let's go to I'm sorry, Tiff, who went with
Sam.
Child, when she went off on that woman. I mean, no, when they. Okay, Lord have mercy.
I'm telling you, in the actual show, and I'm not saying that gives us a pass. In the actual show, Tiff's pronoun kept going between they and she by the people talking about her. So I'm surprised it wasn't corrected then, which is the reason why I think this might be the current pronoun. But go ahead, girl.
Got it. So I'm gonna just say their name. So Mildred,
say their name,
getting hooked up with Sam.
No, Tiff getting hooked up with Sam.
God dang it. Tiff getting hooked up with Sam and going off on Sam about that dog.
About that damn dog.
Was my favorite scene of all 4 episodes.
I had to, first of all, I was watching it and I wasn't in like tweeting or nothing. Like I was really watching it because we were going to review it. I had to rewind it.
I did too.
Because I thought I missed something.
I did too.
I was like, oh, maybe I didn't see it.
Because how did this escalate so quickly? Something happened. Let me go back.
And when I tell you, and listen, I like my dog. Monty, come here.
He's right here.
Come here. I like Monty. Monty, good dog. I have children. Even if you don't have children, your dog is your dog, right? Sam, she did not sign up for a child dog.
No.
She signed up for a relationship with you. The Tiff was going off like Sam punched the dog.
Yeah.
If you don't love my dog, then you can get the F out. I just met your dog. What? Because I don't want a dog to sleep in the bed. Black people don't want the dog in the bed. That's part of our culture. A lot of black people. Some people do it.
Apparently Asians too.
Why are you tripping on a person you just met like this? Like she was physically harming your dogs. She didn't
want to be with Sam. Okay, Tiff got up at that table and said, "I choose Mildred."
That is exactly why
what happened.
That is exactly why they were acting like that.
Tiff never chose Sam ever. She cried. They cried at that table. Let me tell you, this is one thing that I noticed, and this is what I've always thought. Sorry if it shouldn't be offensive, but I noticed that masculine presenting lesbians, they sound manly until they start crying. Then that feminine energy in that Tiff was like, Tiff went from, I'm just trying to have this experience, to it's just I said, that feminine energy pushed all the way to the front of this storyline right now. But yeah, that's what I think it is, because Tiff don't want Sam.
Tiff does not want Sam. Tiff wants to be with Mildred.
Yeah,
that's it. That's
all. Other part of that.
Mildred ran away when she got proposed to. Mildred was like, I can't.
She didn't get proposed to. She was just like, what you're not going to do is try to keep me from this experience since your ass don't want to marry me after 18 months together. In probably 20 of those months, we were broken up. Go ahead.
No, what I found interesting is like even when she was sitting there yelling and going on and like what Kev was saying, it's always like nails through my temple, not even on the chalkboard, but through my temple, It's like, this is my child, okay? This is my baby, and he deserves to be around someone that loves him. Okay, he is 14. You got 2 more years maximum, and that nigga gonna be dead as hell.
Marcus,
Your child gonna be dead
him.
as hell. In
That
at least
dog-
at the most 2 more years.
That dog didn't make it to the season premiere, more than likely.
It's just
The dog was looking
people talking about this
at
is my
Tiff.
child. It ain't.
The dog was looking at Tiff like, you should really chill.
The dog was looking at Tiff like what you call the dog was looking at Newton.
Noodle.
Oh, nugget.
A nugget.
Nugget.
Look, the dog was looking at her like, you better choose somebody that's gonna be here a little longer because I'm out.
Right.
It's so funny that I got a call too. I'm ignoring. Yeah, Tiff is not here for this experience, but also it's so interesting that Mildred and Tiff got paired with Aussie and Sam. Like they basically just did a swap because nobody's really here.
Two or three couples did that, didn't they?
No, just them.
A partner swap.
The other 3 couples, they have more of a randomish triangle. It's not tit for tat.
Okay.
It's because nobody was interested in those 4 people. So it was literally like, if y'all are not really having connection, I'm pretty sure the producers were like, listen, find what you like about this person, figure it out.
Yeah.
Because we need you to stay on the show. And so they did. The way Mildred and
Tiff
and Aussie
Aussie
hug. This is them. They hug like siblings.
Yes.
Oh, it was so sweet.
Yes.
I was like, oh, y'all ain't got no connection at all. Not one bit.
No.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody was into them.
Yeah, and Sam was just like, man, get me up out of here.
Bruh.
This is like, she was like, I can't be who you want me to be, and that's fine.
I feel bad about it.
Did they? Who of Sam and Aussie made the ultimatum?
Sam made the ultimatum to Aussie.
Okay, so they gonna go back and be with each other because they like, you know what? We was tripping. Everything could go back to the way it was because the dog person is crazy, and the Spanish lady Mildred is all what? Who need an ultimatum?
Oh wait, I'm wrong. This says Sam uses she/her pronouns. Aussie uses Aussie.
Uses what?
You don't have a pronoun.
Oh, like Bono or Cher. They just go by the.
Oh, but there's an article that says I thought Aussie uses she.
Man, look.
Okay.
We got to use. Sometimes we have to use a pronoun. A proper noun is not always going to be appropriate.
Fully respecting any of these people's choices, they got to be a little lenient toward people that don't know, and I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. They got to get it. This was aired, and then that they switched. That ain't my fault. I don't know.
The article that I'm using is I don't remember because these look like official pictures. God dang. Oh well. I mean, and not oh well like that. Oh well, like I don't know how to verify what we're saying because this.
They get it. We ain't saying nothing disrespectful.
No, right. I think the fact that we're even trying to
no, it's not
clarify.
enough. Misgendering is not enough to not mean it on purpose or not do it.
And I really am trying to do right.
It is wrong. It's always wrong.
Kevin, I don't care what you're saying. What I'm saying
on Twitter. I be on Twitter.
And I get it. And if it is not, the thing is that what's the Tiff's pronoun is not in her bio on Instagram.
No, I'm just telling you, they don't accept. I meant well. It wasn't my fault. You're gonna have to accept it.
Oh, I don't need anybody to accept it. I am saying what my intention is that we're trying to clarify.
I'm just telling you that you're wrong. You can do whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying. Is that I don't care that you're saying I'm wrong. I'm gonna do what I want, Kevin, and that is I tried to clarify.
It was like ultimatum, and that's a bad match.
I promise we are trying. I might be wrong on the Aussie thing, so that's my bad that I told us wrong, and it looks like she doesn't. Or I'm sorry, it looks like Aussie uses Aussie. So, all right, moving on, so we can move away.
In variety,
let's do Yoli and Mal, and we can use she/her here and be safe.
Yoli and Mal. Okay,
Black couple.
Mal is ready to be out here be a hot girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And she got
Hush.
hey, and she picked them titties.
And
She's
she
like-
Yo, girl, come here. Let me
She's
holler
like,
at you.
I'm the only black chick here. I'm going to get my lick of the pitter. I mean, my pick of the litter. Excuse me. I'm going to get.
That Lexia was coming out.
Listen, but it worked both ways.
No,
is
the
the
lick of the
problem.
litter. That works.
Yes, that's what it worked both ways.
The funny thing about Mal and Yoli,
It is pronoun Aussie.
they don't not gonna come. They not gonna come back
No.
together. I don't think. I think either of them.
Nah.
For sure, Yoli. I don't think that. I don't think they're coming back. I thought it was really interesting when oh man, it's so hard to do this many people and this many episodes and remember everything.
Yeah.
Netflix, you can let these shows go just every
One at a
Friday.
time.
Just let them go every. I promise you, we gonna watch them. It's so much easier to review if it's just one episode.
One at a time.
Because we got to learn 10 different people at once.
As a couple,
and then a new
swap-a-roo.
person, and then 3 episodes worth. Now, come on. And then keep it to an hour. But anyway, when Mal was like, have you ever been with a black person? And Lexi was like, no. And I hadn't been with the
Masculine presenting.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I thought Lexi's answer was dope. I thought she was
She's
like
so mature.
she and then she was like 20 something. She
She's
was
like
super young.
24 or 25.
Yeah, she
But
seemed
she's
younger
super
than everybody
young.
else. But she was probably, to me, one of the more emotional, intelligent people. And I think maybe giving her extra points because
She is so young.
because she's so young. And I thought she was moved forward. So I thought she was going to be a little more like just here for whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, I know I got the titties, but listen, I'm here for this and I'm here for that.
No, she presents. I ain't even giving her the benefit of the doubt of her being young. She presents like she's in her late 50s. Like the way she talks, the way she understands and says what she means and like calls out. I'm like, you are an extremely mature person. It ain't got nothing. Her age makes it even more because I kept forgetting that she was as old as she is. I'm like, yeah, y'all need to listen to this wisdom. I'm like, God damn.
The youngest person there.
She looks really young though. Like she looks very young compared to like Aussie looked like Aussie. She done been alive. I mean, Aussie looked like Aussie been alive for as long as she been alive.
Aussie, me and Aussie are the same age.
Aussie looked like Aussie been alive as long as Aussie been alive. She's 42.
Aussie looked 52.
I was going to say, Aussie looked like could have been a college professor.
Yeah,
Of mine.
Aussie got some age on her. Aussie, I now remember, is the one that's still trying to figure out whether or not they are male, female, non-binary. She at some point in time you have to use a pronoun.
Forgive you.
And Aussie was having that conversation with Mildred.
Aussie was having that conversation with Mildred.
Yes, on their date.
Some of it blends together.
Listen, it was
That's why
too many episodes.
We need all 4 of us because it's impossible to remember everything that happened.
And I remember the conversation because I remember Aussie said it wrong. Aussie said, I don't know if I identify more as a male or as a female. And I was like, nope. As a woman or as a man, you're talking about biological gender. Yeah, biology, sexy. I was on it. I was like, ha ha. That's not right.
Man, look.
But I think that's why it says Aussie uses Aussie. Aussie's still trying to figure it out. But go ahead. We were talking about
Which ain't nothing wrong with. But ain't nobody gonna get mad at me for not knowing.
when you're trying to figure it out.
Know.
When you don't know.
When you don't know, don't get. Or when you figure it out, don't expect me to just know all of a sudden.
Yeah, I think we're just waiting for Aussie to tell us.
Yeah.
Lexi is mature in a lot of ways, but also immature in others.
1000%.
Immature in others. And for her not to be able to let go, for her to think that she was going to be able to dictate to Vanessa. Because the fact of the matter is, she wasn't really, but yes, she was mad at Vanessa for not being a great person, but she more so mad at Ray for Ray texting her right after Ray's vagina still crinkled up from all the action.
Old
She's
girl's
like,
fingers were still wrinkled.
Angel, you
she
go
was
to
like,
Kentucky and power up. You need to get back to LA. You too close to your roots. Vagina's still throbbing. Hey,
Yes.
you're still tingly. You know it throbbed for a little bit after.
But what was so crazy is because they kept saying, well, first of all, I fell asleep on episode 4 3 times. Had to watch it 3 times in order to get through it because of me flying a red eye. I was like, this is too much. But I woke up on, I can't believe she effed her. And I was
That's
like,
what I was about to get to.
wait. And so I was like, let me rewind. What type of effing? And when it was fingering, I said, I forget this is a lesbian show.
That's my question when I said about at the very top, when I mentioned the sex and the under the sheets and stuff. So anything going inside anything else is considered intercourse because something entered something, whether it's fingers, toes, tongue, I'm assuming.
Oh,
No,
Yes,
I'm saying like,
The other person.
yes. She said because you were in the person that I came with, and it don't matter what was in them, something went in. That's my question, and I honestly don't know.
I'm sure it is.
I think
Everything's a truth.
You told me. You told her. I got
Twinkle told her.
told me.
Anything can be a kink.
You told me up. Yeah, I did. That big toe was in there stuff.
But she said y'all had sex and y'all effed and y'all. I'm like, this is.
Well, yeah, when she said y'all effed, I really finger banging was not what I was thinking, but that's also me being a heterosexual woman and knowing that there are other parts of the body that are usually also inserted when we think of sex, where that seems more like foreplay, right?
But even in a heterosexual relationship, some people don't consider oral sex sex. Some people don't consider anal sex sex. That almost is down to the person. Some people
but those end in sex.
Especially religion.
I was about to say, it's because it's patriarchy.
The
I was like, those end in sex though.
Sometimes.
Even they ones that end in sex, people be like, it's not really sex.
Ain't no finger sex.
Yes, there is, apparently, is what we're learning. I think patriarchy has made it so that we only consider penis and vagina as sex and everything else as something else.
Other than
but when you're thinking of two women or two people biologically born as females, they only really have fingers and mouth. So there is no other form of penetration that doesn't involve.
I would think that like you said, we would consider that foreplay, but we have another level we could go to. I would think the mouth to the vagina would be the line draw. Like, now hold on.
Yeah.
They're like, no, all of it, because all
that
of
was
it
really
is
interesting to learn that in that community, finger sex is, or fingering is, she said it like
I don't know if you can make it to the point where you were saying it's down to the person. I don't know if it's a community thing or if like,
well, we can to Lexi, right?
Yeah.
To Lexi,
I also thought that was because she was being immature though too, because she was going off the deep with it, and it was like, girl, relax. You signed up for this experiment, really.
She hates Vanessa as a person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was so.
She said, "Hold on." She said,
"She
led." Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
She said she laid my hand down there. She was like, and then you just did this. It's like, how you still put it on her?
And then, but no, all these details that don't line up. You were in your lingerie. Then when I saw I was like, she was in a cotton shirt and shorts.
So, Joni said it's still sex to us.
Well, to women, yeah. I'm saying that
I was asking because I didn't know.
It is all still, I guess it's all still sex. But the way she put it, the way old girl was yelling about it. Me, like I said, in my hetero normative relationship, I'm thinking old girl done put a strap on and went to town on Ray. And when I found out that it was fingering, I was like, okay, all right.
They made strap on. It's like that ain't no part of her. They bought that.
Well, no, when she's using the words effed. She's not using the words. She's not using just they had sex. She's like, you effed her. So I'm like
she went and got a big one.
That's funny.
Yeah, because the girl said it was an accident.
She did say it was an accident. Like I was going into the fridge.
I was reaching for the blinds.
There was some mustard I wanted, and next thing I know, I said, "This is warm.
Girl, bye.
Is this a coochie? What? I'm stuck."
The refrigerator broke. It's warm in here.
People saying any cheating or sex is an accident is funny to me because you don't accidentally have sex. You trip is an accident.
When I tell you Vanessa did not care, she was like, she doesn't understand how this happened. She's like, did she forget how irresistibly attractive I am?
Man, I want to see
who.
I would love to see the board, the characters that the producers picked.
The archetypes that they're
the
putting
archetypes, because you want to make the show interesting. You need a Vanessa, you need a Lexi, you need a Tiff, you need Mildred. If everybody's emotionally stable and they just operate normally, then the show's not interesting.
In a different world, Lexi could be a villain.
Oh yeah,
Because the
absolutely.
way that she approached Vanessa, like she's willing to go there at any time.
Yeah,
it's just that Vanessa is more of a villain.
Yes.
Yes, Vanessa has given us, she turned early enough that we're like, yeah, Lexi, but Lexi got to let it go. It's just like, girl, you came on a show to be with someone else right in front of your girlfriend.
Right.
How are we supposed to empathize with you?
Right.
Yeah, no, Vanessa, she got out the car toxic. Like, God dang, girl.
It waste no time, Marcus.
It was before the previews. That was like, how you get this already?
When she first talked, I was like, you the Nene. That's how I always identify people. You the Nene, you gonna be the one that's interesting.
Vanessa?
Yes. You gonna whatever it is, you gonna be the one that's gonna get. But Tiff with that dog, that was like that also just annoys me when people equate dogs to children to that manner. But even more than that, if you feel that way about your animal, fine. But getting frustrated to the level that you do at somebody else, it'd be like, okay, you doing absolute. What's her name was on that Married at First Sight? The black girl was like that. Nougat.
Oh, yes, she was.
The same way.
Yeah.
She put his dog in jail, which just the stuff we said about them people and them dogs. in retrospect, some of our finest work. She made that man put his dog in jail, and her dog.
Mia X was locked up.
Yes.
5 to 10. Clink, clink.
To review it because they said when I went to Tap's thing, someone was like, y'all should have reviewed this season.
Is it almost over?
I think so.
Oh, so it started back in November.
We were regretting it again.
I said
it'll be back in July.
I
don't know. I'm just
saying. No, they already filmed.
One thing I appreciate about Married at First Sight, as much as I complained, I could do one episode a day. That's much easier to retain information. Yeah, especially early on when the names don't go good and everybody was all everybody. I said, man, I sure would like just one episode of people.
Listen,
y'all name. I felt I was getting a headache, and I'm looking at the people and I can't remember nothing.
I'm surprised I got these names down pat. What I also thought was crazy, and I was like, they must have built people different. I was listening to Lexi go on and on about Mal at the table when they were choosing each other. And I was like, how you saying all this stuff in front of the girlfriend you gave an ultimatum to? She was like, there's no better person that I could do this process with. Everyone should aspire to be like you. You're gorgeous.
She was being petty though.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I would have to get up.
Right.
They were even closer than they were in previous seasons. It was like this. They was like, you could almost rack focus to their previous partner. They like right here.
But that's the kind of stuff that will like push you over the edge. Like if I was like, oh, I know we said we weren't going to, but now we are. And then I hear you like, so I'm so happy to have met you. Clearly we have a future together.
Man.
Yeah. Right. That's why I said
it's gonna be now.
They're playing in our face. This is what I'm saying. They're playing in our face as if this is the way any relationship is actually going to be successful or test whether or not they're going to be successful. I was like, this is not nobody who is interested in a monogamous relationship wants to hear their partner dote about somebody else in a romantic way. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so obviously this show does not actually have any type of respect for what marriage could and should be. This is just to fully make a mockery out of it. That's what I fully believe.
I even though I know I'm in a committed, healthy, happy marriage relationship, if you Melissa said this to me, I can't go. I can't do that. I can't be. I couldn't do either side. I couldn't talk to another woman near her. But more than that, I couldn't have. If she said, "What's your name, sir?" He said, "Mike." I'd be like, "So you asking names now? Now you asking names?"
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. I would quit the. I wouldn't even make it to minute 3. I leave. We've been through much. I'm ruining.
Kev, I'm ruining everybody's night.
Nobody gonna be together.
Let me hear this fool stand up, start complimenting some dude talking about everybody should want. I've never had anybody treat me like you. Bitch over here. I'm flipping the table.
Not the BAN, Marcus.
Lady, you didn't even do nothing to me. You can kiss my ass too. Hey, what the host said, bitch. You knew what you was doing when you set this up. I'm ruining the host's ass.
Yes. Let me go ahead and go.
Why you go for the host? She don't even be in there like that.
Vanessa and Nick were out.
Were they on that show prior?
Yes.
And this was a bad choice person as well. But you know what is a good choice? A subscription service that ships high-quality personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your door every month. And I'm talking about Care Of. Care Of is health that is deeply human and personal. And so Care Of is here to help you and find what works best for you. So all you do is you take a short, in-depth quiz about your lifestyle and your health goals for a personalized doctor-backed recommendation. The quiz can be retaken at any time to switch up your packs as your lifestyle and needs change. Now, with us, we about to be outside. It's summertime, okay? We're traveling, okay? Care Of makes taking vitamins on the go convenient with daily packs shipped right to your door. That's one of the things I love the most about Care Of, and I also want to thank them for sponsoring today's episode, is that the packs that they give you, a lot of times when you're taking supplements, you get all the pills for the month in one bottle. They, because they're recommending based off of your quiz, different things that will help you in your own personal goals. They give you everything that you would take in a day in one pack. And it's exactly what you need for the day. So what Melissa's goals might be completely different than mine. Same thing as Kevin or Marcus. So it's extremely personalized because health is not one size fits all. Health should be personalized to what you need. And speaking of me and Melissa's Care Of being different because our health is different, what are some supplements that you've taken from Care Of, Melissa, that you have loved?
So I really love the multivitamin because it's a catch-all for me. It fills in the gaps in my diet. And listen, I be eating, y'all. Don't be thinking I be eating, but I be eating. But sometimes when I don't be eating, the multivitamin be like, oh, is that a gap? I'm gonna just plug that hole right there. I'm like, thank you so much. So that's my personal favorite. And I have another one with iron as well, because I've been told that I've had low iron on more than one occasion from a doctor or two.
Boom. That's why y'all should try Care Of. Listen, we're going to get your supplements together. For your 50% off first Care Of order, go to careof.com and enter code TBTB50.
TBTB50.
Again, for 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code TBTB50.
Okay, let's talk about Mal though with Lexi. Do y'all think it's a love connection? Y'all think things gonna fall quick with this?
It ain't gonna work because Lexi is too involved in Ray and Vanessa's relationship.
That's what I was
saying. Get up out of their relationship, her and Mal would be already married.
Yeah, that's what I was just
the same way.
1,000%, Angel. I think you couldn't say it. That's the thing. Like, that's why, as people, if you're in a serious relationship, this show is impossible.
Yeah.
There's no, and imagine we come back together and all I'm gonna see is, so you got finger?
That's my other thing. After you do this type of experiment, if you get back together, I would be Brock.
Right.
I would be Brock. I would have so many things to say all the time. I would have too many intrusive thoughts. I would be like, so how was that fingering?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you come? Because you never came with me with fingering.
I would.
And how long did it take? Because I usually take 12 to 15. Ooh, 9 minutes. Well. Microwave finger banging. You just done got fingered on the first night.
I
didn't even go to sleep yet, and you was over there throbbing.
Throbbing. What's up with you this throbbing? Yeah. But this is the thing. If Lexi's ex would have got with anybody else other than Vanessa, Lexi and Mal, they would be together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if Lexi just never had the one date with Vanessa, it was the conversation where she was like, I hate you and everything you're about. And what it was funny that this is what was funny. Lexi was mad at Ray because Ray let Vanessa finger her. So it made me question your decision making. If you go let her finger you and I hate her, what does it say about you that you allow that? And what does it say about me that I'm with you and you allow a person like that to have sex with you? And I hate them. I'm such a better judge of character. And you, maybe you like, that's what's in her mind. Like, how are you judging character if I hate that person?
Vanessa and Lexi are two of peas of the pod, because trust and believe that's what Vanessa said to Xander when Xander was like, I'm going to be with Yoli. She was like, but she doesn't treat me nice.
Mean to me.
You why would you? I don't understand. It was the exact
white people's voice.
It was the exact same thing. I was like, oh, y'all the same two people. Y'all
it's
just
not calling kettle.
And then the fact that Lexi lied when she chose Mal, she was like, I never had any doubts about you. Bitch, we saw your confessional. You said, I don't know which way I could go because Vanessa's crazy and that's uncomfortable. I like it. And Mal feels like home,
that's
very comfortable, very warm. And then on the table, I never doubted you. I knew you were the one. No, bitch, you didn't know she was the one until Vanessa showed all of her cards.
I missed the previous seasons. People was like, you could see them jockeying for position.
That's all the show
is. I wish that would have happened because he was like, you said yes to them first. Okay, well, I like this person now. Well, you like them too.
It's a chess game.
Marcus,
the ladies are a lot more
my person now.
The ladies are way more kind in how they flirt. Where I think in the previous seasons, because it was heterosexual relationships, the dudes just had no type of couth. They were like, I don't care. I don't care that my girlfriend's over there. You are finer than her. What can I get from you?
You are finer than her.
Yeah. All right. Any last thoughts on the host? And then we can close out.
That host is like, what's something that you don't care about?
I was going to say forgettable.
That host is like a Costco sample.
They were like, are you gay? She was like, no. And I think they were all thinking, why are you here?
Why are you here?
No.
If they're going to pick a heterosexual host, Melissa, I should have petitioned for you to be out there. Because Melissa would have been like, whoop, now child.
That host brought nothing to the table. I don't even remember the show being hosted.
By Vanessa and Nick?
No, by the girl. Vanessa and Nick, I remember because they annoy me with their faces and words. Nick's always like, hey guys, so today's date, everything he does. Hey guys, I'm from 98 Degrees. So today you guys are going to be going on a date.
I wish they would have gotten
exactly what he does.
Yeah.
I wish they would have gotten a queer host.
Or somebody with any interesting thing about them.
I would have done a better job hosting and be respectful at the same time.
Marcus,
I would have been very respectful of them people.
Marcus, people annoy you too quickly, regardless of sex or relationship. People annoy you.
Kev, you would be amazed.
No,
you would be amazed, Kevin.
I would not be amazed. Marcus gonna be like, and you ain't got to fire me. I quit. And you ain't gonna first shoot day.
Look,
hey, no. You know what?
This is Kev watching at home.
Mark is gonna be the first host where he's taking off the mic back. You know what? I don't need to do. Sir, that is
hold up. It's gonna be Kev at home watching. Look, Liz, I told you. Look, he already.
Marcus gonna be all the masculine presenting lesbians. They all gonna be the same. Listen, Sam. I'll be like, no, Sam was the Asian woman.
Bruh.
Well, this be called Sam. It works better.
Xander. I'm not Xander. You are today. Come here. You
No,
know
this
I'm
is like you are now massage
know me.
girl. Mildred,
Y'all
you
don't
is
know
old,
me.
about to say.
You is old name.
Are you-
Lexi, you is titties.
You would never even. You would just call them by what you remember.
Yes.
Massage,
That works.
Spicy Latina.
Old Chinese. Old Chinese. Black WNBA.
Wu-Tang, come here.
Yes.
Black and blonde. Actually, black girl's the only black person on there.
She is. You remember her?
Yeah, dog human.
Mal would be the only one with a name. Mal, you come over here.
Yeah.
Man, y'all
He
ain't
was
got
called
no
Mal,
time
my
to-
nigga. Come on, you know. That'll
Oh.
be what gets him kicked
That'd
off.
be my
Get all the
quick.
pronouns
Oh,
right.
yeah. I
But the
would
day
invite
he-
Mal would be great at a game night.
That is why Flavor Flav gave them girls nicknames. What?
Listen, and
you tall, you play basketball? Hoops.
Yes.
the thing is, how old is that show? Because Delicious still go, but I don't
Her
even know.
her whole personality online is Delicious.
New York?
Is New York. Tiffany girl, nobody knows you by
That's
that.
15, 20
I want
years
my
ago.
eggs cracked.
It works.
My last name dropped. That means I want to be married.
I gotta go get my kids from school. Bye.
All right, thank you guys so much for joining us on I scratched the crap out of myself just now on this season's episode of The Ultimatum Queer Love.
Boom.
Be back whenever it's back, probably this week. Oh, we need to talk about next week's schedule. Okay. All right, bye.
Bye.